Hello Geeksters. I am Hotwife and erotic author Juliet Adelaide. I also go by Mrs. Sexy, a trilogy that I wrote about my journey from monogamy to polyamory and becoming a hotwife. So I wrote 3 books along the way, all very sexual, all very kind of funny, a little bit of drama, a little bit of humor, lots of sex, all true stories. So tonight I'm going to read from my second book, which is Mrs. Sexy Under the Influence. All of my book information can be found on my website, www.mrssexybook.com. So check that out. I do have condoms and cards at the bar over there, so if you want those things, feel free to go too. All right, so this is from my Under the Influence book, which is Chapter 6, My First Foursome. My husband and I went out for a nice dinner alone before heading to the hotel. He seemed a bit nervous, but so was I. I let him know that he will like her. Laura was similar to me in size, and she was from the South originally, so she had just a touch of an accent. She was pretty and sweet. John had a very nice body. He worked out a lot. He was good looking. We met them at the hotel bar. After a drink and some small talk, we headed to their room. John and Laura didn't waste much time and were sewn down to their underwear. I took off my dress and bra as Laura had done, and I laid facing her on the bed. Hubby crawled in behind me and John behind Laura. Laura and I started kissing with our tits touching, which we knew the men would like. John reached across and started rubbing my breasts as I took my husband's hand and put it on Laura's thigh. John's hands wandered lower and started rubbing my pussy as I kissed his girlfriend. It quickly became a naughty game of Twister. All clothes were discarded and John climbed in between my legs to eat me out. He was good at it. Really good at it. I laughed when a few minutes into it I was asking if it was too soon to come. I was advised that I could come again, so I just let it go. I came hard. As I was coming, I looked over to see my husband eating out Laura. She was moaning and writhing. I wasn't jealous like I thought I might be, but I did have a stranger's tongue on my clit at the time. John got out of a bunch of condoms. As he was getting them out, Laura started to suck my husband's cock. I helped. I knew it was a fantasy of his to have 2 girls licking his cock at the same time. Fantasy fulfilled. As I knelt by licking one side of my husband's cock, John came back, so I changed cocks and started on John. He seemed to enjoy it a lot. Laura and hubby rubbed my pussy as I sucked John's cock. This was all so much better than I thought it would be. John wanted me on my knees. As he entered me, Laura repositioned herself so that she could lick my pussy as I was fucked by her boyfriend. I came again. John fucked me hard and came fairly quickly inside of me. Our attention turned back to my husband and Laura. He licked her pussy as she lay on her back, and my husband put on a condom. As he entered her, she moaned loudly. I continued using my fingers on her pussy. John was caressing her breasts, and my husband was fucking her. I think she was pleased with his size, as he was bigger than John. She announced that she was coming, and I think that hubby came at about the same time. John wanted to come again, so he got Laura on her knees and fucked her as hubby and I kissed one another, and them from time to time. We all kind of collapsed on the bed in a position much like we started out. We all agreed how awesome the adventure was. We chatted in bed for quite a while. When another round was proposed by John, I politely declined, saying it was getting late. We would need to get going. We all hugged and kissed. We said that we'd stay in touch, although I doubted it. They lived out of state, so it seemed unlikely. It was so much better than we had imagined, though. We couldn't have planned it any better. My best and first one-night stand was a foursome. Fabulous.
Wow.
How many people have ever shared a story like that on stage before? Why am I standing up right now? I don't know.